as a failure, believe it or not, losing in the finals, and they have responded with 2 straight titles since then.
Your first year playing together, chemistry-wise, a lot of pressure, and you just get to the finals, yes, you lose. And a lot of people said that was a failure because obviously many people didn't like the way the decision went, but you saw the record, 170 and 60 with us averaging just 20 losses a season, 3 straight finals appearances, 2 championships, and
yeah, when you win 27 in a row, it kind of pads the stats a little bit.
I mean, that team is put together where it has to take a team with 2 bigs that considerably can pound them inside to beat them, alongside with some guards. You know, the Miami Heat is saying we're going to play small ball, but they have some Chris Andersons, who I thought was an excellent pickup. Unlike Pat Riley, I don't think they win a championship if they don't pick up the Birdman. But they've had some players that step up and play extremely well.
And guys, Pat Riley actually was talking at the end of the week, and he's suggesting that they're still not going to use the amnesty. There was some suggestion that they might try to use it on Mike Miller or Joel Anthony. They're going to have about a $30 million tax bill coming this season as the new punitive tax now kicks in with the NBA and the new CBA. But his quote was, "I would hate to break it up," and he said he wants to keep the team intact for, quote, "as long as we can." So any of the thought of Chris Bosh maybe being traded for a couple of players, or looking at what's going to happen with Dwayne Wade as his career, as he starts to get older? It looks like Pat Riley, they want to go for that Miami thrice, and then 3 in a row maybe.
Well, as long as the owner will foot the bill, well, why would you break up the band? I mean, Pat Riley is as smart a guy as you're going to find in an NBA front office, and he's also a guy who has been around long enough to see where it was broken up in Chicago with the Bulls, and what happened after that, not a chance to play it out. It was broken up to the team they lost to a couple years ago in Dallas without a chance to defend, and you've seen the results. So if someone's going to pay for it, I say keep the band together.
Yeah, and you said it right. It comes down to ownership and leadership with Mickey Harrison, that tax bill of $30 million. But watch this play. This is a scary play.
Owen McKee taking the rough spill, but it appears to be okay. Up and at it with Tony Taylor in the backcourt.
But the team is constructed, and obviously you have to pay. And there's going to be some luxury tax. $13 million for the Miami Heat last season. This year, around 30. That's a big price to pay. But you know, Mickey Harrison is committed to this team, winning the championship, and you know, they've done an excellent job. They have a chance to go right back to the championship. There are some teams that are getting better. Obviously, Houston, San Antonio is definitely going to probably be back as one of the elite teams. But you look at the Miami Heat, the way they're constructing, the way LeBron James is playing. This team had the chance. And yes, Dwayne Wade was beat up, but if you start to look at his numbers in the final, he still averaged 19 points. You'll take that from a guy who's banged up, and I think he'll get healthy again this season and rest a little bit throughout the regular season.
Quincy Acey getting active on the glass, just what Smitty's been calling for from him with the putback there. And as long as we're talking about it in terms of luxury tax and footing the bill for what it may cost to build a champion, Miami has at least made it worth it by winning the 2 titles. Only one team can win. You know what the tab is going to look like in Miami next year. You know what the tab's going to look like in Brooklyn next year, right?
Yes.
They're both not going to win a championship.
No, not at all.
You know what it's going to look like for the Knicks. There's plenty of investments in teams, and you know, there can be only one, right?
Right, and that's where ownership, a guy like Pat Riley, you got to be able to put it together where you have a chance, and he did. And everybody talks about the big 3, but I think the play of Shane Battier, the play of Ray Allen, you know, Joel Anthony, Udonis Haslem. It takes a total team. Yes, the big 3 is going to get all the accolades, but they don't win with some of those role players not playing well.
Mario Chalmers. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 40 seconds left in the half. Raptors lead the Heat 42-37. Downs posting up Anthony Marshall. Pump fake in the lane, will draw contact and head to the stripe with 33.4 left in the first half. Micah Downs taking his time, working through the paint, and be interesting to see where he ultimately ends up for the 2013-2014 season. As I mentioned, he has a pending deal to play overseas once again in the Ukraine. He's also played in the D-League and obviously drawing attention here as well, all over the NBA. Taylor with the spin move, can't connect. AC has another rebound. Ricky Harrison for the first time in the Toronto backcourt. Downs winding it down. 1 second differential between game and shot clock. High off the glass, doesn't go. AC can't get it up, but draws contact with 1 left to shoot and 2 seconds left in the half.
AC's doing a good job of getting on that glass. Just hurt me over here, Chad. Cleaning up area, loose ball, missed shots. Good job by Quincy AC.
Now, when you have that kind of bounce and quickness and quick second jump, if you play with that kind of motor you're talking about,
yes,
that's a lot of extra possessions for your team.
Just grab every rebound, all loose balls. You know, be a guy that people are afraid to try to box out.
AC converts there. It's a 44-37 game. 2 seconds left for Nunley off the inbound. Can't get it off in time. And we will head to the half at the Thomas and Mack. Raptors riding Jonas Valanciunas.